Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's on the move. He's on. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That's caught for the first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's go now. Go. To throw here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Giants' 40-yard line.
On the set. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. There we go. Set. Warren once more. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught by Fryermuth. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This one goes for 3 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Back to pass on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's got it in the red zone. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. On is Cade York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Shakes himself free. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. He has room past the 25. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. 1st down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Trying again following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play.
Yo, I'm ready. You're good. I was just checking the 4th wheel. You're good, though. Go ahead. I said I'm ready. You're good to go. I was just checking the 4th wheel, but you're good.
Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Mine? Nah, bro. This team's ass.
Looks like they will indeed try at 4th and 2.
Your quarterback's ass for sure.
They're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd and 12 now. That pass caught by Wangu. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Chased out to his right. That's caught beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the
4th and 1.
You get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Giants are on the move here. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again.
Good lawyer.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Counterplay here, Warren. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he hauls in the interception. And the Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters.
He's got it at the 30. And they take him down right along the 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They'll try and throw it here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw it. He sends this one to the end zone.
This game is so fucking bad.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up in
It's
first
terrible,
and goal.
bro. It's so
I don't
bad.
know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as
That should be a pick.
If he could do that
99.9% of the time.
Damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Now is York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. In this defense, well, they're feeling it.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Throw complete to Warren. Spins out of one stop. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn
Oh, what's
down
that?
completion. That's just not the right throw to make.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty positive you can go for it.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. Escapes a defender. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. There he goes. Right sideline. At the 20. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Warren quick on the draw. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On second down, Warren gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Back now, pressure on its way. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Check go.
They'll throw it again. Getting out to his left. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Pickens, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things.
Oh, no, they get him
It all takes so long to get there, bro. I need fucking passing traits, man.
As he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks...
Like, bro, if I have fucking pass lead elite or fucking gunslinger, that's a free-ass fucking 30 yards.
Don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all
Fuck
costs.
no, this man's one of the worst mans ever.
Well, that backup better get ready.
Look at that shit, like, I can't...
Finds a seam down the middle.
I hate how you have
And they
linebackers
keep
in,
him,
bro.
but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this
Like, I know what I want to do, but I can't do it.
To throw it on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Offense up to the line fast.
70 range.
From the 38. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Dukes out a one-stop.
That's a catch, let alone a first down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Warren's got it. Complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Come on, set. Ready.
Looking to the air here.
So, like, I can't get to that, though?
And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there.
Fuck.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sack.
Looking for it with Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd down from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Come 19. Come 19. Set go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his right.
Dude, why does this send the wrong guy, bro? This team is fucking so bad.
The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions.
They'll send the guy in the middle of the field to the guy that's fucking 2 feet away from him on the right side.
It was designed there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just 2 options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted, so a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it, and he sure did, and use that athleticism for 6.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
19. Sack.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He finds Johnson. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Neighbor's a fucking Calvin Johnson.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Gets this to Slayton. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that
it's a design route.
The Giants will have a 1st down.
It's like a reverse fucking what do you call it? Reverse zig route.
From the red zone now. Has it in close.
Yeah, they are filthy.
And in, touchdown, New York. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. On now is York to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Bobby Okereke.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Airing it out to start this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Come on. Set. 18, right here.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Third and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Trap 60. Check go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's completed right side. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
19 right.
Working inside the red zone.
Oh,
Shot to the
what?
end zone is incomplete.
Just watching that
Shot
here.
at 6 that time. It's second and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, New York. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now is York to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That will be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this thing of losing such a close